Now, talking about gender-based violence, following the alarming rate of intimate partner violence resulting in the killing of women, Cameroonians in general and women-led civil society activists continue to clamor for a specific law to sanction all forms of gender-based violence, including femicide. In-house gender expert, Chonko Becky Bisong, submitted this worry to the Minister of Women's Empowerment and the Family. And of course, this is what she had to say.
In view of the wave of violence, femicide, infanticide, and what have you, it has become necessary to have a specific law to combat and to sanction the authors. This is why we want something specific to address, to see that when somebody gets up and kills a wife, we have even been seen adults killing children. When you do it, the sanction should be a correct sanction should be taken. And we should not have situations where we have somebody who is sanctioned and given a penalty of 50,000 or something like that, because it is a disgrace. So we want a specific law. That law was initiated in the early 2000. It did not progress. But since 2023, the work has resumed with civil society organization partners in development. You know, Cameroon does not practice capital punishment. Cameroon does not practice capital punishment, but Cameroon can practice life imprisonment. That is part. It can be that such a sanction can be taken, and not see somebody who raped, who killed, out after 5 or 10 years. So we are not going for capital punishment, which our country is not practicing. But you have life imprisonment. And also, I think when sanctions are taken, they should be communicated, because people wonder if those sanctions are even taken. So this law, we want it specific, and we want the sanction to be proportional to the crime. Cameroon is not practicing capital punishment, but an adequate, sufficiently severe punishment. It should be dissuasive so that people will be afraid, and they should communicate the sanction. It should be communicated. So we want that specific law. It's a specific law, because it's enough is enough. And what has been going on, I mentioned the participation of civil society organizations, partners in development, and all well-wishers. So it started again in 2023, and work has been going on. And at this level, the file is at the Prime Minister's service. That's where it is, because it left the ministry, went to the Ministry of Justice, and then went to the Prime Minister's service. And it is from the Prime Minister's service, when all stakeholders have agreed, that it will go to the presidency, and then the presidency will send it to the parliament. Our hope was that all those steps would be met for this past June session. Unfortunately, but we are hoping that maybe by the November session, all those steps would have been, because we need something really consensual that takes into consideration all the different aspects, and that is dissuasive, because it will be dissuasive. So the project, the draft, is not in a drawer. It is being worked on, and several meetings have taken place. The last I attended was June 25th, 2026. And I know that other meetings have taken place with a restricted group to further look into it, so that all those who are participating speak the same language, take into consideration the concerns of the whole Cameroon, because it is very embarrassing to see what is going on now.
Desperate times, they say, call for desperate measures, and the times are indeed desperate. Very strong words there from the Minister of Women's Empowerment and the Family in the wake of cases of femicide in the country. We can only but say that enough is enough, and it's time for us to put a stop to all of these. Some people call it nonsense, and they dare to do so because it's actually nonsense.